Throughout the month of March, we're celebrating women's history, and we're featuring some of the most influential women of our time. The woman you're about to meet knows your name, and you certainly know hers.
Even after her so-called retirement, Sister Thomas Welder lights up a room and a keyboard. Her job as president of the University of Mary began in 1978.
I remember at the moment thinking of all my inadequacies, and God is calling me to this too soon.
To this day, she is the longest-serving female college president in the history of this country.
It was sustained by the life and the prayer of the sisters.
She saw Mary College through to the university process. She's been at every groundbreaking. She's a big part of the growth and success the university sees today.
If I told you that you are considered one of the most influential women of our time, what would you say to that?
It gives me pause, first of all, to think about what do we mean by influence, and what kind of a difference can we make, because as I think about leadership, I think about it much more in terms of influence than I do of power or control.
For Sister Thomas, it's only and always about others, living a life of service and teaching future generations the same. It's her calling.
Sister Thomas, more than leading by words, leads by her example and the way that she treats people.
Once you've met her, you're thinking, how can I be like that woman?
Joan Welts has worked with Sister Thomas 45 years, and there's one thing that never ceases to amaze her. Sister Thomas never forgets a name.
She even remembers parents' names and sometimes even siblings.
Even Sister Thomas admits remembering names has grown harder as the student population has grown.
And I do forget, and I will openly confess.
But to her, it's never been about names.
It's the people who matter.
And through the years, it wasn't playing organ in front of Lawrence Welk or standing next to the First Lady that's defined her career, not even close.
Hearing God's call to a life of ministry through the Benedictine way of life, through the monastic way of life, that would have been my most defining moment.
It is almost impossible to sum up Sister Thomas's life in terms of her influence and impact on people, not just at the university, but across the country, too.
Even a nation. I pity the person who has to write her biography. She is busy.
It's going to be a big biography. Coming up next on KX News, we'll show you the kids.